Welcome back to the One and Only podcast. Welcome, Glyn. Welcome to September.
Thank you, Laura. It's autumn is here. We've just had a flood at Bordaway. A lot of rain.
Yeah, a momentary flood.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we've had a wonderful year.
We have.
And yeah, autumn time. What happened? What did we do in the last month since Jane Steele was here?
What have we done in the food?
What have you done? You forgot to tell us about Wimbledon, by the way.
Oh, Wimbledon.
I know that was the month previous.
That was July, yeah.
But you didn't tell us about Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. It was very good. Very, very good. It was the exact opposite to what it is today. It was absolutely scorching. I would almost say it was too hot.
What was the best? Did you get any big courts?
We were on court number 1.
Oh, nice.
So we saw the women's semi-finals and the wheelchair men's semi-finals.
Oh,
very good. Very, very good.
The wheelchair guys amaze me.
They are, yeah. But like, so you know what gets me with tennis is that it's not like a rugby game, a football game is like 80 minutes, 90 minutes. Like there's a cap. With tennis, it could take you 90 minutes. It could take you 5 hours. Like the stamina that those athletes.
If it's 6-love, it's a short.
You're fine, yeah. But if it's tit for tat,
a 5-setter, and every point can be like 10. Is it a rally? 10 shots in a rally? 10, a rally. Yeah, it can be a long game.
Game set match. But yeah, I like tennis. I like Wimbledon. It's so really British.
It's really though, like it's a bit like boxing where there's just one person and it's your sort of psycho. You have to psych out the other guy a little bit, don't you?
Mm. And they had like the very modern nowadays where you go in. I feel like I'm talking like a country bumpkin here, but you went into the shop, right? And it registered. You registered your card as you walk in. So it knew you were there, and then you picked something off the shelf, and then you just walked back out again, and it knew what you'd taken and charged
what
you.
the think of next, Laura? That is amazing. That is unbelievable.
Well, you don't get that in Aldi and Dumfries, all right? They chase after if you walk out the shop.
What will they come up with next? No, you don't sound like a company looking at. Yeah, but
yes, it was very good.
Yeah, I've never been, but I'd love to go to Wimbledon. So
you'll have to take Hazel to Wimbledon.
Yeah, that would be.
I feel like you pair would like it. Don't think you get any. There's not any famous Irish tennis players, is there?
No,
it's not their sort of thing, is it?
I don't think there's. Is there any?
I don't think there is.
No.
Anyway, what have you been doing in the last month or 2 months?
Last month we did. It's been a good time for sales. We really enjoyed the Nether Valley sale with Robbie and Margot and the family. That was a big day up in Ayrshire.
Did they really enjoy it, or was it quite stressful?
I think they enjoyed the fact that it went well. I think they enjoyed the fact that it was over and it was they achieved what they wanted to achieve. But it's quite a lot of work.
Yeah,
and they've achieved a lot since have been at Shackle Hill Farm, and I suppose, I think they're quite. They set. They're an ambitious couple, and I think they do really well in everything they do. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because he's teased it on the podcast, didn't he? He said he had a thought that I might have a sale.
Was that this year or last year he was on the podcast?
It was at the start of the year.
Was
it February maybe?
Yeah. But he's been thinking about it for a while, but it went exceptionally well. A top of 10,000. I think the milk and heifers averaged 4.4. So it was good.
Going all directions.
Going all over the country, yeah. And tremendous support from the local community up there, which is really, really nice to see.
Yeah.
I think you don't really have too many communities like that left where there's a real strong dairy influence and they sort of support each other in a very competitive way. They all want to beat each other.
In a very competitive way.
There's a lot of shows that they all go to and attend, and but yeah, it's quite a tight knit community, so it's great. And what else happened? We had our bull sales are coming to. They're getting smaller, but again another fantastic dairy bull sale.
What did you top at?
12,800 for the Blaymire, Tom Blaymire.
That is a shocking figure, Glen Lucas. What sort of auctioneer stops at 12.8?
I was trying to go 12. I tried at 8,000. Did I get to 10? I tried 8,000 and then 10. No, but we got there slowly. Yeah,
such a raggy figure though.
It was Mr. Richardson. I was in his hands completely, and yeah. It's funny, the guy, I think the same, there was another bull at 12,000 and the same underbidder. So
you would have went 12.1, but you weren't willing to take 100.
12.8. Yeah, it is a raggy number. But no, it was a good sale, and yeah, everything else. I think the sheep team had a really good Kelso. Phenomenal trade for Suffolk on the weekend or on Friday.
I think they've had quite a good August. Obviously, we had the split sales between Lockerbie and Carlisle, which have been a bit more work, but I think it's been fairly positive, I would say.
Lockerbie, people have fallen in love with the old ring, haven't they?
Lockerbie has become the centre of the earth briefly for August.
Yeah. No, there's been some wonderful comments about the old girl up there.
The old girl.
Do you refer to properties as, are they male or female?
Don't know.
Anyway, we've been blabbing on a lot. What about our guest this month, Laura?
What about our guest this month?
The one and only.
The one and only. I think there is only one Richard Hodgson, is there?
Well, what about the guy who worked in the yard? He was Richard Hodgson. He's retired.
Oh, so he was. There's not actually.
Yeah, he's the original Richard Hodgson.
He's the OG.
He's the OG.
He's the OG, but so we technically...
You're not the one and only.
No, and it's surprising over the years how many people get mixed up.
In my phone, it's Richard Hodgson, H&H, and then there is the one and only Richard is just on his own.
Oh.
Because many times when I've been doing the expo or whatever like that, photographing, and someone will come up to me and say, "Are you doing car parking?" And I go, "No, that's the other Richard Hodgson." But we've got a nice, really relationship, me and Richard, because I call him father and he calls me son.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
So every time I see, I don't see him that often now.
Hello,
he doesn't
Dad.
come in as much.
No, he doesn't come in, but he's a great guy, Richard.
Yeah.
He?
I just go, all right, father. And he go, all right, son.
I've got you in my phone as Richard Hodgson and then a little tiny camera emoji.
Oh, wow.
So there you go.
Yeah. So Richard, you're famous in this area. Everybody knows Richard Hodgson. And this morning I was thinking, what are we going to talk about? Because you are incredibly diverse in all your talents. When I first came, you were farming at home, then photography. You're a great athlete.
Oh, wow.
I
don't think I've ever been called an athlete.
An athlete?
No, but
from an athlete as well.
He runs up and down from an athlete.
He runs up and down the alleys quite well, yeah.
Yeah, I drive to work. And sports psychology, physio. Did I mention photography? Photography, what else?
Cattle clipping.
Quite
good at that.
There's just a singer, an entertainer.
Oh, yeah.
So who is Richard Hodgson?
In your words,
I think it just means
Richard?
that I haven't really completed anything yet. I'm just kind of, when people say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I'm like, well,
still figuring that out.
Still figuring it out. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of drifting through life.
Oh, you're not drifting.
Well, I'm drifting.
Tell our listeners a little bit about your background.
Yeah, tell us who Richard is.
Where you've come from. Who is Richard Hodgson?
So I've grown up at Bruff by Sands on the family farm with my dad and two brothers, my mum, and we milked kind of an elite pedigree herd of Holsteins when I was there, and it was very much focused on pedigrees and milk 3 times a day. My eldest brother Stuart, he'd gone off to do his own thing, so it was just me and my brother Ian and my dad working away. So that was good. Worked, it went well, and then obviously came to a point when I got married, and I was like, what do I want to do? Do I want to stay on the farm? I don't know. So I just kind of gun ho just left and started doing my own thing. And
was that difficult leaving the farm, Richard?
Probably didn't feel like it at the time. But it's probably a big step, isn't it? But when you're young, you don't think, do you? So
how old were you when you left the farm?
25.
All right, okay.
I think I was 25 when I got married.
Quite young.
So I married quite young.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's been good. So left, and then was like, what am I going to do now? How am I going to get some cash?
You're nothing really. It was kind of...
Nothing really.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was doing a little bit of clipping, and then I'd probably started to do a bit of photography. So did that, and then I found a bit of work putting sheds up, steel frame buildings, because my eldest brother Stuart.
I forgot about that construction builder as well.
All right, okay. You're a fabricator as well.
Yeah, so I worked for a guy, Fred Loy was called, a bit of a character over Allaby near Spatria.
Mm-hmm.
because my eldest brother Stuart had done a little bit of work for him. So I ended up working for him for maybe 3 years, doing sheds, which was, that was an eye opener. But it was a good kind of base for. It was just good graft.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed the roofing. It was good. Good manual labor. Set me in good stead.
And in those years, you were training to be more photography all the time.
Yeah, I probably, we'd had, you've had Jen on the podcast, and we'd had Jen on the farm, and I was really interested in that, in cattle photography and stuff, and I just kind of started off on my own, doing bits and pieces, and kind of built up from there. Really got into doing friends' weddings.
Oh, you've been a wedding photographer as well?
That was...
Oh, wow. Did you not enjoy that either?
Yeah, it was... that was a big experience in my life.
Is that a stressful job, doing a wedding?
Yeah, that was...
You did Alison and Norris's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. It's quite... You have to... Yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky. I always had good clients, and, it was all kind of word of mouth. But I probably did weddings for 10 years.
Oh, right.
Maybe at the most I did like 30 weddings a year.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot, but it was good. It was I'd still puts the fear of God in me when I go to a wedding again. I'm like remembering all the
gives you a bit of PTSD.
It does, yeah. It's real. Yeah.
What's the most difficult wedding that you've done? You don't have to name any names, but but
if you want, feel free.
I don't think I've had a difficult wedding. Obviously, weather it plays a big part in it. Week before a wedding, you're like, oh my God, it's gonna chuck it down, and you can't move the date. It's not like cows. You can't say, well, we'll do it the day after.
What happens if the bride and groom are really miserable? And they're not. You're like, right,
well, they
come
try
on,
and put a brave face on it, don't they?
Try and look like you like each other.
Oh, it doesn't matter about the weather.
No, I don't mean about the weather. I mean about each other.
About
the whole situation.
Surely I've never come across that.
Well, you do get different personalities, don't you? So some weddings are...
Because some people don't mind getting a photo taken, and then on your wedding day, you suddenly become the centre of attention, and you're like, oh God.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would really say they like getting the picture taken at a wedding, but it was always... I always felt people wanted relaxed photos until it came to the day. So just want you to be
just chill
in the background. We don't want anything staged. And you're like, oh, that's exactly what I want to do. And that's what I was trying to do in my wedding photography. But when it comes to the day and they walk out that church and they're like, what do you want us to do now? I'm like,
just be yourself.
I don't know. Just do whatever you want. And before you're doing 30 group photos and you're like,
I must say, your photography, though, I love it from the point of view that it does look, not even your photography went on to doing events.
Yeah.
Very candid.
A lot of your are really good candid shots, which maybe are staged, but they look... Yeah, in the moment. I love your photography from that point of view.
Yeah, I always think...
that's hard to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, because I'm not trained. I don't think I've been trained in any of my careers officially. Maybe sports massage, that's the only one that I've actually got a qualification
You've got a
for.
certificate.
I've got a certificate for
Lovely.
that, yeah.
So the photography then, so you're not trained, but then you have to do some sort of studying to understand it, Richard, or have you just...
I think you just... If you want to learn, all information's out there. But I think with photography, if you've got an eye for it,
yeah,
I
think it's an artistic thing, isn't it?
Definitely is.
Yeah,
and you've got to be able to see the picture before you take it. I think, and I think that's the key.
So the weddings, and then you get into livestock photography.
Yeah, that just kind of built up because it wasn't enough work really to do during.
Did you ever have to take any weddings with livestock? Did you ever shot any?
Yeah, I always. Yeah,
bring the special heifer in.
They bring the cow out, and you're like,
or the horse,
great,
or the dog.
Yeah, I haven't done many dogs, but
3 cows.
I'm
not sure
cows.
how I feel about that. What's your thoughts on having actual animals at the wedding?
I've never felt like that about an animal.
No, neither have I. I just think it's really awkward to be standing there in a dress in your finery.
When we might get
When we had our dispersal, when we did our dispersal for the front of our catalogue, we had a family group with this cow. I look back at it now and it looks a wee bit.
That was the style.
That was the
wasn't it?
style. A lot of people did that. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was a Norman Walker picture.
I think it depends what time of life you get married, isn't it? Whether you have your pets in or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
true.
what I mean?
Cows.
Some people are into cows.
Some people are. I don't
No,
like
I'm into cows very much so, but I mean,
I'm very much into cows.
but in the
Yeah,
in
I'm with
in
you.
a wedding picture.
Whatever you're into, though, you know,
Yeah.
paddle
Oh,
your own
yeah.
canoe, whatever you think.
Yeah. Yeah. There's speciality. There's a niches for all types of photography, I think, isn't there? There's probably people that
Yeah.
take photographs of some very weird stuff.
Yeah.
Have you any great funny funny stories about either a wedding photography or an events
Or cows or anything
day?
like that.
Like Jane told a funny one with the lady in the bikini doing the Belgian Blue Bull. Have you done any Belgian
You
Blue
put
Bulls?
me on the spot there.
And now you're like, sadly, I wasn't the man that saw the women in the bikini.
No, I don't think I've ever had anything that extreme happen. Oh, wedding stress. This is one of the stories when I think I had a wedding at like Lower Heskett Church, and so I always stressed on the morning of a wedding about got to be there on time. You can't be late. So I'd always maybe set off sooner than I needed to. So I got to Lower Heskett, but I was half an hour early from where I thought I was needed to be. So I pulled into a lay-by. I'm just sitting there, maybe having a little snack just before I start, you know what I mean? And this fancy wedding car zooms past me. And for a second, I'm like, oh my God,
Shit.
am I late? Have I got the wrong time? Just a fear of God went into me, and I'm like, but it was a different
Wedding.
different bride. You know,
Phew.
wedding season, there's
You didn't
cars
chase
going,
after the cars.
there's cars going everywhere, but for a minute I was just like, oh my God, I'm late. I've had a few close calls where, you know, you run out of time and you get there in the nick of time, but you've got to play it like.
Did you not see was it on the news or like very, very low grade news? The guy that there was a wedding and the bride and groom had this mysterious guest at their wedding and they couldn't work out who he was. And
Stig? Was he wearing a helmet?
No, it turned out that that his wife or partner or whatever was a main character in the event.
Oh,
So he had just turned up to the church thinking, well, there was 2 churches in the village and he turned up to the church. There was a wedding there on as well. And he thought, oh, right, well, this is it. He didn't know anyone. He'd never met the bride or groom because it was her friends and blah, blah, blah. So he turned up and then halfway through the ceremony, he was like,
This is the wrong
this
spot.
is the wrong wedding.
Oh my goodness.
well, I'm sure that happens a lot at Gretna. If you're getting married at Gretna, I think I've done one wedding there, and it was you didn't even know if you were photographing the right guests. I was like, I'm just going to potluck. I'm going to photograph these people and hope that's the wedding pie because you've got a half an hour slot. So, yeah,
That's a conveyor belt of
yeah,
weddings there.
yeah. But no.
And then the events, you get into events, Richard. So you're the official photographer for Holstein UK as well now.
Yeah.
And that's taking you around the whole country photographing the biggest and best shows in the country.
Yeah. So I've been looking to get that work from Holstein UK. They've kind of they've always booked me for all the national shows and stuff like that. I've done a lot of work for them.
The royal shows. Yeah.
Yeah, over the years. So that's been good. Built that up and obviously worked with shows directly, like H&H for the March Expo and stuff like that, which is obviously one of the biggest shows now.
One of the things that I remember back before maybe social media kind of really was a thing, was it Farming Eye?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you were involved with that, weren't you?
Yeah, I worked with Chrissy and Jonathan Long.
So remind our younger listeners what Farming Eye actually was.
Farming Eye was like a news, so like show news and with photographs. And they started off as like a subscription-based thing, which didn't really take off.
Mm-hmm.
The idea was, it was before everybody was on Facebook, and before Facebook was a big thing, really.
So I got involved with them. That was really good, but that was beef and sheep. So it was kind of beef and sheep and dairy and the odd pig thrown in. So it was very much like
it was a great thing at the time for almost like live reporting on sales and shows.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the concept was really good, and I think it worked. But
the financing of it was difficult.
It was, and then Facebook obviously comes along, and
it's instant.
It's instant, and then you wonder whether people value the quality sometimes of the information they're getting and the pictures. If something's free, is it? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You pay for might be, streets ahead of what you're getting for free. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice. So you went from dairy farming to photography to what happened, or what was the next string to your bow? Oh no, so you went to shed building, photography.
Then clipping and sales preparation.
Yeah, so I've always clipped cows, and that's, to be fair, that's probably been my biggest kind of revenue of the years is clipping, regular work and stuff. And obviously I've worked with H&H for
since
a lot of years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first came, it was sort of like Angus and David Gray did
it,
and they sort of like stopped doing that. And
the sales job's a bit like the mafia, isn't it? Once one family leaves, then the next family comes in and takes over. So yeah, David Gray used to do all the sales at Carlisle, I would have said, in Scotland, and then he went to do his foot trimming, and then I kind of stepped up and took over the sales thing. So that was
So you're like sale and show prep. That's what you do for that kind of clipping.
And it's such an important. It's such an important part of what we do, especially not just like the big dispersals. Everyone sort of automatically thinks about, but on our monthly sales, Richard, without you, they wouldn't just work, because the sales service, people just put their animals on the truck. They arrive at Borderway.
Yeah.
Richard washes them. He feeds them. It's clip them if you haven't been clipped. So it's such an important part of what we offer as our sales service.
Yeah, because some people don't like coming at the auction, do they?
No.
You know what I mean?
Or they don't have the time, or it's too far away,
and some people would come with one animal and spend all day there and love it.
But as herds have got bigger and the demands on people have got more with their time restraints, that service is fantastic.
Sometimes I do feel sorry for the cows on a November morning, and Richard's there blasting them with the water, and they're like,
it's all warm water.
Whereas it's like minus temperatures outside.
Yeah, we heat it.
Water's heated now, Borderway.
There's a pipe down at the center of the earth.
That
heats it,
And it's nice and warm for them.
The Roman baths, naturally. Water.
Yeah, the girls in the canteen, they're always, is it warm water you use?
Yeah.
Nice and warm.
Yeah, no, we've had some cold washes, haven't we?
We've had some
over the years.
We've had a few cold washes.
But when COVID was on, that was a busy time, because obviously people couldn't come into the market.
It was a drop-off service.
Yeah.
Again, yeah. So really, I regard what you do for us as an integral part of it. Without that service, it wouldn't really.
And it makes
work.
the cows, like, you want them to look their best, don't you? In the sales ring.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think there's a bit of pride with you stocking it. I think that's why people clip them, don't they? Like,
I think it pays to take pride as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, you don't sell a car covered in mud, do you?
No.
So same as you want to make that asset look as
good as
well
possible.
as it can do, and make it as much as it can sell for. So.
Hi, I'm David. I'm the head of agriculture for H&H Insurance Brokers. We are a successful business rooted in Cumbria. We've looked after farmers in the north of England and the south of Scotland for almost 40 years. So every day we work with farm and rural businesses just like yours, who in turn are working hard to produce the food required for our tables. We act as a trusted advisor to our clients in the same way that you would turn to a solicitor or an accountant to give you good, quality, expert advice. We always take the time to get to know you and your business, allowing us to have an in-depth understanding of what you need to plan for the future and to provide the best advice possible. Our team of experienced account executives use their knowledge of the insurance industry to advise you on any potential threats and risks. As an independent broker, we have access to a wide range of insurance providers, which enables us to find the right product for you at a competitive price. You can always be assured that you will receive a personal and first-class service. In fact, you could say we are the exact opposite of a faceless call centre. Insurance is about more than just planning for future events. It is about having the peace of mind that your business is protected when something goes wrong, which means you can focus on the things that matter the most. We're here to do just that. So next time your insurance renewals are due for your farm or your business, please give us a call and we can see what we can do for you. We'll meet up and have a chat. Call us on 01228 406 290.
I think the auction's been a good place to. It's where you get your life stories, isn't it, from the old boys?
Have you learnt a lot?
You learn a lot. You learn a lot from the.
So what about the weather this year, Richard? Tell just one of the comments. It's been dry, and what are we doing now?
Well, if we get good weather, it'll not last. And then once we get the wet weather, well, this is us paying for the good weather that we had.
Fair.
So yeah. So the farmers.
You talk about the weather a lot.
It's all about the weather.
Love the weather.
They tell you the same stuff every week.
Do they ever advise you on your services? Do they ever advise and say, "Oh"?
No, not really.
Oh, that's good.
No, not really.
I feel like sometimes you might get some semi-professional clippers that come in.
They don't like being blasted if they're getting away. Yeah. Yeah.
What's been your best sale that you've gone back? I know you've been probably doing this for 20 years. What's the best sale? Like the most fun or the most like in sale prep or?
Well, the on-farm sales are always they're always a bit more exciting.
You did the Donegal one, didn't you?
Yeah, that was.
It was 3 days, 1,800 cattle.
Yeah, that was quite a trip.
Your eyes widened there.
Yeah, Jimmy was on selling that, wasn't he?
Yeah. So that was during COVID. No, that
Just
was
before.
February 2020. Just
Yeah.
before COVID happened. There was.
Because do you know why that reminds me of that? Because Michael Armstrong says that he went to a pub quiz when you were out there, and one of the questions was where had the COVID? What was the name of the village in wherever COVID had started?
Oh,
was one of the questions. He's like, never thinking for a minute that it would last for 5 years.
Because that's what. Yeah, it was. There was all the talk about it, but we.
Yeah.
It was roughly about a month. I think that sale was on the 20th of February.
Yeah.
Within 4 weeks, we were in lockdown. Yeah, so that was kind of an interesting place.
Yeah, just big numbers. That was
1,800 head of cattle in 3 days.
And to be honest, sometimes like I probably prefer the commercially kind of sales because there's a less faffing about. There's no top lines. They're the things that take more people, more time. When a commercial kind of thing, you've got the headage, and you just kind of
get them prepared.
Do you get a squad together to help you?
Yeah. I've got kind of guys that I can call on regularly. But yeah, that changes because you always kind of rely on young guys that are working at home, maybe that have got time, but it's getting harder and harder to find staff.
Yeah. And then maybe at college or in between.
Yeah. But once they maybe come home or whatever, I've always had other people from young breeders and stuff that have been good help over the years.
And want a bit of practice, and so sometimes it's a little bit of just getting out
just
there.
Get away from the farm maybe or something.
Isaac's got his first day with Richard this week or next week.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Yeah.
Does he like clipping cattle?
I hope he's got more of a work ethic than his dad.
What time do you want to 11:30 start, is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, when it's supposed to be 11 start. Yeah.
Are you a tough boss? Like, do you think, are you going to be hard on poor Isaac?
No. You turn up, you do your work, you get a free breakfast. It's like
if you do all of those things.
Well, yeah, it's the dream. Yeah, you get 2,000 calories in your breakfast,
and then you get to expend 4,000 calories, and everyone's a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking forward to it. So
that'll be good.
Yeah, it's good.
Exciting.
Yeah.
So we've covered that, and then your golf, Richard. I mentioned about you're an athlete. Tell us about the running. That I'm amazed that you're running.
The sporting side.
Well, I haven't ran for that long. Maybe probably 6 years. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What got you into running?
Well, my cousins.
They're professionals nearly.
Well, yeah, Craig and Michael Holliday.
Oh right, okay.
Who have a
kitchen
business.
Oh right.
Which I actually help with them now. I kind of do 1 or 2 days a week with them now. So that's another thing that I do.
Right. Also just a joiner.
Just to confuse you.
Also a joiner.
Yeah, making kitchens.
Lovely.
I really enjoy that. It's a nice little family business. So yeah, they're keen runners. So every Boxing Day we had a Boxing Day 5K.
Okay, yeah.
So I did
Is
it.
that in the that's a 5K family? That's not in the
That's just a
Santa run or anything like that.
No, that was just a family thing that
Okay.
put on in the village.
Big squad get together.
Yeah, kind of, because there's quite a few runners.
Just for fun, but you actually take
Just
it
for
very
fun.
seriously.
But
Yeah,
quite
very
competitive.
Yeah.
Have you won it ever?
I did. I won it
Good.
on my first year that I did it.
Oh, I bet they were
Because
raging.
it was a handicap race, and I think I beat my niece who was about 9, and I've never lived it down because I think I out sprinted her in the final.
Oh,
No mercy. You might be 9,
No
but I don't
mercy.
care.
So yeah,
does Ian still run?
yeah.
And Stuart?
No,
No.
Stuart doesn't run. He hasn't got the lungs. But yeah, my brother Ian, he's into crazy events. So
Such as.
100 milers,
Oof.
ultras, running.
Oh.
During the night. And Michael and Craig are as well, are they?
Yeah, they're into it. Yeah,
You've never done that in the big 100?
yeah. I've just did the Lakeland 50.
So what's that? Tell us what that is. Is that from Cockermouth to?
That's 50 miles. So there's a 50-mile version and there's a 100-mile version. So it starts in the 100-mile starts in Coniston,
Yeah.
and it does a big loop round
Up and down top.
round by Keswick and then back to Coniston.
Wow.
How many peaks?
It's probably got 3 maybe big climbs in it, but you kind of run through the valleys. But
God.
it's good. I've done it for 2. I've done it twice now. So the first year I did it, which would be 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Set off. I'd trained, but I'd not
Mega.
the first time you do something, you're not sure what's involved with it. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I did that. Enjoyed it. Probably when it ran out too fast. So probably half of the race was hell. So if you go off too fast in an ultra, it's like a death match because you're spent. So it feels a long time.
How long does it take you?
The first year I did it in 11 hours.
Oh my.
11 hours.
50 miles up and down Dales.
But then what happened was I found out that my brother Ian had done it a few years before, and he'd done it in a slightly faster time than me.
So you had to beat him.
So you had to go back again.
I didn't know this, so I had to do it again, didn't I?
And did you beat it?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah. So I did it in 10 hours, 15 minutes this year.
wow.
So yeah, it was a good time. I trained.
And what elevations do you like? What's the up? Like,
I think there's in the 50, is it 6,000 feet of climbing, is it?
Wowzers.
Yeah, it's
Crikey.
quite a lot of climbing. But it's good. It's a really good event. But I think there's about 1,500 people do the 50,
Mm-hmm.
and then the 100 maybe has 600 or 700 people do it.
And you get a place where you come for your age bracket?
Yeah. So, but it's quite a popular ultra running's popular sport as you get older
Yeah.
because you still got the stamina.
Mhm.
Maybe don't have the speed.
Speed, but yeah.
I'm always amazed at that. Long distance runners aren't young, are they?
They're always
Yeah.
a bit older. They
Yeah.
always peak in like their 30s,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
So there's still a chance.
Well, I think you
There's
can.
still a chance for you, yeah. Just waiting for the right time.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
But ultra running, there's a lot of walking in ultra running. My cousin Craig, he walked it. He actually walked the 50 this year,
Uh-huh.
and he did it in 13 and a half hours.
Oh, that was quite good.
Yeah. So it just shows
That's a fast walk.
He is a fast walk,
Holy moly.
but it just shows that even just walking it, you know what I mean? You can.
Do you know, I have absolutely no inclination to do an ultra. But I wouldn't.
Yet.
No, well,
You're a
Yes.
big runner though, Laura.
Because that's
not
what
50
I
mile
said.
run. But do you know what I wouldn't be adverse to is, have you heard of a backyard ultra?
Oh, yeah.
Where you run a yard every hour on the hour for as many, and it's up to you how many you run.
You run a yard?
Yeah, so like
It's like
4.1
miles.
miles
Okay.
every hour. You've got the hour to do it. So if you do it in half an hour, then you've got half
But
an hour
that-
rest, and then you start again.
That takes.
It's
that-
all mind, though,
yeah,
isn't
but
it?
Yeah, but that's what ultra running is. It's in your mind, isn't it? So I think
So-
that would be a harder challenge
Do you
than
think?
doing. Yeah, definitely.
In my mind, that
Stopping.
doesn't seem as hard because you only run 4 miles, and you can stop whenever
but
you
it-
want.
But then it gets harder, doesn't it?
Because I watched a video and this guy that did it, and they were like, "Oh, what are you hoping to do? How far are you going to run?" He's like, "I'm going to run 4 miles, and then I'll see what happens."
And you take a break?
Then if you, as I say, if you complete it in half an hour, then you've got half an hour rest, and then you start again on the hour.
That's harder because you've got the option to
Stop.
quit every 4 miles. Where if you're doing a 50 miler or 100 miler, I think your body knows
That's what you have to do.
this is
But then
what
you
you've
could
got
just be
to
like,
do.
right, I'll only run one more time. I'll run 4. It's only 4 miles. I'll run another 4 miles and see how.
You just don't want to be that far away from the car.
I don't want to be 6,000 feet above sea level. No.
Well, why don't you organise a backyard ultra around the auction mart?
Do you think it's 4? We would have to run around the auction mart quite a few times.
Yeah.
I don't know what the perimeter is.
You could nip into Harrowby.
Yeah, you could
Do a lap
little,
around Harrowby.
Yeah, you could make a lap.
And then everyone could enter, and like the most.
I could drive the support vehicle.
No, you could run 4 miles.
I don't know if I could. I could run 4 miles.
You could run. You could walk 4 miles in an hour.
Oh, easily.
For sure. So there you go then. Richard's just saying you can walk ultras too.
You can.
At some point we're going to get...
It's all in your mind, as Richard says.
Yeah, we're going to get Glyn to commit.
That leads us on nicely to the next thing you're doing, sports psychology.
Yeah, I'm just kind of dabbling in... so obviously I play a lot of golf. That's my main passion, I would have said. So...
what handicap are you, Richard?
Well, I've just gone up.
Right.
I was hoping to have it low for this podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are you then? Come on.
6 at the minute.
6.
Yeah.
And what were you before?
5.2. But the new handicapping system, it'll just...
And you play from Carlisle Golf Club?
Brampton Golf Club. Yeah. So I live just a mile away from the golf course. So that's kind of where I hang out most of the time.
Nice.
I think everyone thinks that's all I do is play golf. That's the general consensus in the farming community.
How many rounds do you get in the week?
This is where
the truth
we'll
comes
understand
out,
whether
people.
that statement's true or not.
Do you need to hook me up to a machine here where
just be honest?
Don't lie.
Yeah.
I probably play twice at the weekend, hopefully. It depends on the summer because I only live a mile away.
Yeah.
I'm up there practicing.
And during the week?
Maybe one, maybe squeeze it in. I don't generally play a full round during the week. I'll just play
9
a few
holes.
holes on that.
Yeah.
But it's such a nice place to go and play overnight in the summer.
Do you travel about a bit? Did you like to go to other courses and travel?
Yeah, I was at Loch Maben yesterday.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a nice
The
course.
lovely Loch Maben. Yeah, it's a great little course.
Was it not really wet yesterday?
Yeah, for the last kind of 5 holes, we got a deluge and it put a dampener on it. But yeah,
it's a very popular course to be fair. Loch Maben.
Yeah, it's nice, nice little course, very playable. Yeah, it was good. So yeah,
Nice.
no, we do like going away. Yeah, love golf in Scotland. Fife.
Have you played any of the big names?
Ooh, well,
And you follow when the British Open, don't you? Have you been away a few times?
yeah, I've been at the Open a few times because my son Jim, he's 16 now. He's a keen golfer.
How many times has he beat you?
Never yet.
He's never beat you.
Getting close or not?
No, he's into mountain biking now.
Okay.
He's switched sports.
He's
So
sick
once
again.
once he breaks his neck, he'll be
Back to
back on
golf.
golf.
Right, okay.
So, yeah. So no. So yeah, he's a keen golfer. He's in the junior team at Brampton.
Okay, cool.
So that's good. We've had a
Little father-son.
father-son. Yeah, we had a nice little father-son trip. We went to Dubai. Took him to Dubai.
Wow.
Very nice. With golfing?
Yeah, just golfing. Just
Just
the two of us.
Pure
Like
golf for
4 days of solid golf.
wall-to-wall golfing.
Yeah, that's the dream. That was the nicest place to go and golf because it's
Really?
it was fabulous. Yeah, just night golf as well. So all floodlit
Fluorescent
courses.
balls?
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's all
No,
floodlit
floodlit,
course. Yeah, yeah,
I did that once in Canada with fluorescent balls.
Pearlescent balls. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But no, like going like traveling to play courses. Yeah, going to controversially, we're going to play Trump in April.
Oh, Turnberry.
No,
No.
international. So to Aberdeen.
Oh, I didn't know
So
how to
going
golf.
there in
Didn't know
April.
how to golf.
So that's
Very
be a
nice.
good trip.
Have you played Turnberry?
No,
Oh,
it's
that
on the
looks nice.
list.
Apparently, their afternoon tea there is sensational. You're into that as well. That's more my
Uh,
vibe.
The problem is with golf, it's it's still very elitist and expensive, and
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And it takes
Yeah.
forever.
wow.
Have you played St Andrews?
Just one of the smaller courses. I haven't played the old course. No.
What's it around of golf at St Andrews?
I don't think St Andrews is too
crazy?
bad. No, but like the
Royal
problem
Port
is the
Rush?
Americans have
Is
kind
Royal Port
of
Rush in Ireland?
Have you played Port
Have you
Rush?
played that?
no. We can't just list all the courses I haven't played. We'll be here all day.
Glen Eagles?
Yes.
Oh, good.
We've just been to Glen Eagles.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Was that pricey?
Well, thankfully I knew someone.
Oh,
So that's
not what you know, it's who you know.
It's all about connections, isn't it? Yes, we had a good little trip to Glen Eagles.
What's it meant to be? Is it actually expensive to play with Glen Eagles? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't actually know how much a round of golf is meant to be. Like
Yeah.
hundreds, like £100 or something, or like.
That's, I think, well, no, like the most expensive course is like $350, which I
Goodness
would
me.
have a problem paying that much. It's just too much. But the Americans, they do it for the Americans. So Americans won't play a course if it's not under, if it's under £300, then they probably won't play.
I don't think it's worth it.
Don't think it's worth it. So when they come over, they do a tour of all the top courses. It's all kind of geared up for them. But I think Turnberry's £600 now
For a round?
for a round of golf,
Oh my God.
which is a lot of money, isn't it?
There's absolutely no danger I would pay £600.
But what would
It
you
would
pay
worth-
£600 for, Laura?
A handbag?
Exactly.
It'd be worth it. I would get the money out of it,
Exactly.
Yeah, but you have that to show. What do you have after I got round of
Hole in
golf?
one, any hole in ones?
Yeah, have you?
Oh yeah, I've had one.
Never.
Yeah, it's a good story actually.
Where?
At Brampton. Picture the scene
What hole?
on the first par
Oh.
3. Okay, par 3. I was on my own.
Oh no.
Okay, winter greens. So winter green means it's a small green to the side of the
Yeah.
main green,
Right, okay.
which is normally a bit scruffy. So I was just on my own, pitching wedge. It was about 135 yards, I think it was.
Okay.
Perfect shot.
Yeah.
Nice little draw.
Right.
Landed next to the pin, spun, rolled into the hole.
Oh my.
No one saw it except an old couple who were having lunch in the clubhouse, and the old guy was at the window giving it. He was giving it a cheer, so I gave him a little fist bump.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
When you did it, you were like,
yeah. Well, you just
when
kind
it
of
happened, you're like,
yeah. But unless
Hole
it's
in
in the
one.
competition, I don't think it really means. I'm not counting it.
Have you been close in competitions?
Yeah, I've been close, but
what's the thing where you do it in like 2? What's the other names that you get? Not a hole in one, you get
a birdie.
a birdie and
Eagle.
Eagle.
what's an eagle?
An eagle's 2
Par 5.
under the par.
Oh, right.
You're
Okay.
getting 3.
Or an albatross.
Albatross.
3 under the par.
All right.
So if you got,
Do you like a bit of golf as well? You know all the lingo.
I haven't played golf for a long time, but it's really good sport.
Glyn would make a good caddy because he's got the chat, isn't
Like
he?
Richard, yeah, you're
Chirping. He'd be chirping on.
160 yards.
Come on.
And Richard goes, I'm just going to lay it up. Richard, just go for the flag. You can do it, pal. You can, boom. That's your first albatross, pal. Just stick with me.
Stick with me.
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy that lays up, do you?
No.
No, you got to go for it. Yeah.
And so this is part of your sports psychology that you're, yeah.
Well, I
we're going to work
and-
with golfers.
Yes, I went and did a bit of a course on sports psychology and stuff. So yeah, I'm interested in that field. So
Is that how explain to me what sports psychology really is?
yeah, it's just your mind, how your mind works, and how you. I think golf's a difficult sport because there's so much time where you're not actually hitting the ball.
Yeah.
It's not a reactive sport
Mm.
like tennis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's not like pressurized in the.
no,
You hit the ball, then you walk 150 or 300 yards,
Mm.
and you're thinking, oh.
yeah, there's all the time in between that you gotta,
Mm-hmm.
and I think golf's it's a good thing. It's a bit like life, isn't it? How you approach your golf is a bit like life. So,
Wow, that's deep.
So
yeah.
are you gonna work with what sort of level of player are you aiming to work at? Someone,
Well, I'm starting off with my son Jim,
yeah.
but he's not interested
I was going to say,
because he's a teenager.
does he want to do this?
No, but, like, so you're hoping this is going to be like a revenue, no, or possible?
it's a slow burner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a slow burner. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But you enjoy it though at the same
But
time.
for
so
my
it's a
own
bit of a-
my own game, it's been really good.
yeah.
I think, yeah, because people it does make a big difference in your game, mentally, how you approach your game.
So what do you do as a sports psychologist if a golfer came to you? What do you watch them play golf, or do you talk about their feelings when they have about golf? Or
feelings?
Let's just talk about how do you feel when you're on the golf course?
I think golf's a bit like when you talk to golfers, they all have stories. So they build their own stories. People probably do that in life. Like I'm a terrible putter.
Oh, right, okay.
I always hit it on the trees on this hole. Oh, I always hit it in the water. And, you build stories of who you are and when you're playing the game like that. So sure enough, when you're on the next tee, you hit it into the trees that you were talking about.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Just like understanding those mental barriers and seeing how you can overcome.
Yeah. But a lot of it's just about being present, I think. So
I suppose that applies actually to lots of what we do in life in general, doesn't it?
Well, I think it's mindfulness, isn't it? Which,
self-awareness, just.
Yeah. Well, my wife's she's a yoga teacher. She's very much into mindfulness and stuff.
Has she given up hairdressing?
She's still doing a bit.
So,
yeah.
And from home? Are you doing the yoga from home?
Yeah, good joke. That's new.
Do a lot of people ask you that?
Yeah, so wife Anne, she's probably on a similar journey to me where she left school at 16, but straight into hairdressing, and then she worked at a salon in Carlisle for a lot of years, and she went to another salon, trained again to a high standard, and then she's worked doing hair, but it's probably affected her back, and it's quite hard on you leaning over and stuff. So she started doing yoga, really enjoyed it, and then she started it as a profession. So yeah, she's building up a really good business doing yoga. So
and you're doing physio, like sports physio as well?
I'm doing sports massage.
Sports massage.
Yeah,
okay,
so
I shouldn't call it physio.
Yeah. No.
And is that linked in with your golf? So is that growing, Richard, quite well?
Yeah, I'm kind of same with the psychology. I'm just starting doing a few clients and stuff, and runners is a good thing for sports massage.
I think more and more people are learning to take care of themselves more, aren't they?
Yeah, I think,
and reaping the benefits if you keep yourself.
Yeah, especially when you get to a certain age, isn't it?
Well, it's one of those things that if you don't keep on top of it.
He looked at me though. Did you see that?
If you don't keep on top of it when you're old and grey, you'll really I think the less you'll have to pay for it at the other end.
Yeah.
And many farming clients?
No, but I think that I've got a couple, but I think that would be a good. Maybe I should set up a bed in the auction, shouldn't I?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
No, but I think there's
my back's killing me.
Look, you could just see there's a lot of hobblers and.
But that's just through sheer graft, isn't it?
Yeah, and not doing anything about it, I think.
Still, no, but that type of thing can still help, Richard. Like
But you see a lot of farmers, they're strong because they've been working all their life, haven't they? So, it's better to be doing something than nothing.
Yeah, but they don't necessarily take care of them. Don's had sports massage before, and the women can tell immediately, like, do you wear wellies all the time? And he's like, yeah, I wear them quite a lot.
She knew that. Wow.
Yeah, just from the shape of his muscles on his legs, like on the backs of his legs.
I think it was the hair.
No,
hair
genuinely.
You get welly rub.
No, genuinely, because you know what it's like. Like wellies are so unsupportive on your feet and stuff. Like it'll change the whole. Like your feet is literally linked all the way up, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she could tell and she could tell that he sort of like. Not jumped about a bit, but like jumping down from tractors or going up and down the steps in the parlour and things like that. Like your hips take a bit of abuse as well, don't they? Like because it's such a physical job, as you say, farming, that you do need to take care of yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
So that could be a thing as well. I think you should set a bed up.
Little cubicle.
I prefer my clients to be clean.
I was going to say,
hose them off on the docks.
Get the volume washer.
Yeah.
You can be his first client.
A nice cold shower and then.
Yeah. Laura, you're onto that, aren't you? Ice baths.
Cold showers, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd much prefer a sauna, but we're not doing that in Bordaway. That's too far.
So that's been, really interesting, Richard. What's so all of those things? I think we're having a dairy careers expo.
Yeah, we are.
Coming up.
All right.
I'm just thinking
few
in
months.
30th of September.
Yep.
And if when you left school, if you could now sort of see what all of these things that you were going to do, you probably wouldn't believe it. If someone said to you, Richard, you're going to go into construction, you're going to dairy farm for a while, you're going to be a runner, you're going to be a photographer, you're going to be all these things, you would say that's ridiculous. Don't be silly. So, but obviously you're good at them all. You enjoy them all. So, like, advice for how would you advise? Well, Jim, your kids are coming into that sort of my kids as well, to that sort of stage in life where they're going to pick subjects and pick. How would you advise that generation to? Because I think this is going to become more normal. I think with Gen Z, they're going to do lots of different things through it. So you're maybe the original Gen Z person,
ahead of the curve.
No, seriously, I don't think there are too many of them just going to go and do one career. So like, what if you're going to advise the next generation of people? What would you say to them?
I think you can apply yourself to anything. You know, like there's opportunities out there to do anything. I know it's difficult now. You need degrees, university, for certain careers, but for a lot of paths, you can just blag it.
Bit of experience, just get out there. and give
just
it a go.
get out there and do it. And if you apply yourself, I think
I think it's quite inspiring though, just to be able to do all them things at a high standard and enjoy doing it.
Yeah,
I think that's the inspiring thing that I've always enjoyed watching you do those things.
Has it allowed you to travel a wee bit as well? Like, has it taken you to?
Yeah. I've been in Europe and did some show photography and stuff like that, which was really good. But yeah, I think you can. I was gonna say, I think if you just want to do something, just go out and do it. That's a crap answer. Isn't it?
Maybe we should
Give
have
it a
Richard
whirl.
speak at the Careers Day.
Yeah.
No, I think it really is because Tracy spoke at the last Careers Day, which was quite good. Because she set off doing, I think it was like real estate and then the Farmers Union, and she did.
I think it's you've got to be something you do something you really want to do.
I think that's what I said as well. But all of the things, farming, they've all been closely. I know.
Yeah.
But your farming ties and your country ties has helped with a lot of these things.
The rural community,
construction,
But I think what I would say to people is you don't have to do the same thing forever.
Yeah.
Because you speak to a lot of people, they've done the same job for a lot of years. They don't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It depends on your situation in life, whether you can find another job or do something else. Often it's financial, whether you can make that step. I think I've been lucky that I've always phased one job in, phased one out, and
But I do think that I think a lot of young people now are phased by the fact, right, I'm going to go to university, I'm going to study law, I'm going to study engineering. Do I want to do this my whole life? But then your story is quite inspiring from the point of view that you don't have to do that.
No. You can retrain. You can
go and do it.
And sometimes it is all of those reasons that you've just listed there aside, sometimes it can just be like a fearful thing.
Oh yeah.
Like,
very much
they're
so.
feared
Yeah,
of change and of the unknown, and like you should just push yourself if you want to give it a whirl.
And I am not the most motivated. I am not motivated to do new things, but I'll find something that I like and I'll start it and I'll see if it grows. And if it doesn't, well, it doesn't. But so
we never mentioned the singing, the entertaining.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were going to bring your guitar and just do one little song to finish.
Well, I did think last night I could have write a song about.
We've never
I
had
could
a song.
definitely write a song about you, Glyn. I'm surprised.
Have you heard his songs?
I've heard them, yes.
They're very good.
You can do one for his 50th.
I'm surprised. It's never come across that.
You've
needed to
included
do
me.
a song about
You've
you.
included me in some of the songs for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're an easy punchline, aren't you?
Poor Glyn.
Yeah.
And they're great. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do one for his 50th. You can start working on it.
Yeah, singing was like that was something.
What was your band called?
Dick and Johnny, it was called. So I started off obviously in Young Farmers. That was a big part of my life growing up, was Young Farmers.
What Young Farmers Club were you?
Carlisle. Yeah.
Carlisle.
So we used to do plays, and once a year we did a play or a pantomime. So we got into kind of amateur dramatics and stuff. That was good. Did a few songs, but then we started, me and my friend Johnny Reed, we started kind of writing songs together. We both kind of enjoyed that, playing guitars and stuff like that. So, but we need to give a shout out to our original agent, who was Nick Hutton, who sadly passed away.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. So Nick was one of the first people to book us for events.
Oh.
So he was our champion. So he'd say, "Oh, will you come and do this NFU dinner? Will you come and write a song for this thing?" So
Nick was great.
Yeah.
Nick also organised our curling club.
Yeah.
Spit Your Curling Club as well.
He was such a nice guy.
He was a really nice fella.
Yeah. And we were lucky enough to, when Nick left the NFU and his retirement do, he had a big do at the Garden of Eden, at the Eden Golf Club. So he asked us to write a song for that. Yeah, so we did a big songing. That was our biggest gig in front of 500 people.
Oh, wow.
So we wrote a nice song about Nick. But yeah, he was a character. He was sadly missed.
So outside of all of your career paths and all that kind of stuff, you maybe have listed some of the things that have kind of, I feel like a lot of the things that you do, you like to do as well. Some people have their work and their, their pleasure activities, sort of, they don't cross paths. But is there anything else that you do out with of work that you just enjoy doing just for a hobby or just a bit of a getaway relaxation kind of?
I think probably running.
Yep.
Running and golf are just my kind of escapes, especially running. I just like running through the woods. It's just good for mental health.
Getting out and about.
Getting out and about. Yeah. So it's kind of all I do really now.
Holidaying? Yeah, holidaying.
No, we're not big holidays.
Like
No. We just kind of, we live in the woods. We like being in the woods. We're like hermits now.
Richard's home is. Have you doing?
Yeah. It's like a grand design house.
Yeah, we're lucky enough to be able to build a couple of houses in my town.
So the house that you live in, you built yourselves?
Yeah. So we built that during lockdown. So that was a good project.
Did you design it and everything, or?
Yeah.
Because it's a very
cool.
Yeah, it's a very
it
cool
should
design.
be on Grand Design.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. That kind of house.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was a good life kind of journey. Was building, but was able to do that from, shed building, stuff like that.
Right,
to kind of give you the skills to not be afraid to kind of take on stuff. But yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, so that's good. So we've got a nice little place near Hayton in the woods where we're
next to the golf course.
Near the golf course, surrounded by pheasants. This time of year, we've got about 10,000 pheasants around us.
Do the sausage dogs try to make it 9,999 at all?
They're too slow.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, so
when do they start shooting them? Do they start this time of year?
Not yet. Probably November. They're a bit straggly at the minute. They look a bit
panicked.
They haven't got their feathers.
No, they look terrible at the minute. So.
They've just been let out to crack on and make a life for themselves before they get obliterated in November.
Yeah.
Have you thought of your answer then to the question I asked you just before we turned on the mics? I asked Richard, as we normally do, we have done the last few guests, a piece of advice that someone has told you in the past that you wish you'd never listened to.
Well, the piece of advice is probably golf related.
Okay.
And it's like, don't lift your head. That's what golfers say to each other.
Don't lift your head,
when
right?
when you're striking the ball.
Yeah. You lift. Someone will say, you hit a bad shot. You lifted your head. So if someone tells you, don't lift your head, ignore it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can lift your head if you want.
Do what you like.
But I thought you.
As long as the ball goes in the right place, just do what you like. Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You won't end up like a hockey player.
I thought you had to keep your head really still when you're striking the ball.
Wow.
It does help.
What else?
You're an expert now.
No, I'm not an expert, but
Elvis
I
Ross.
always say that when I move my head, I look. It's true.
That's what you blame it on.
Yeah.
Move my head.
Well, that's been golf teaching that until Scotty Scheffler came along. I don't know if I knew.
And just gotta
business.
just
He's
strikes
wild.
it.
Yeah.
He just lifts his head whenever he wants.
His legs are all over the place.
He just
and-
strikes it.
Yeah.
It's like
All right.
I don't know. It's like
So
Happy Gilmore.
all the golf teaching over the years is thrown out the window.
It's like Happy
and-
Gilmore.
Yeah.
All the coaches are like,
Not
Yeah.
as bad, but it's he just strikes it.
So they'll be teaching it in a few years.
Ireland dominates golf just now, don't they? With
They do, but Scotty though he also says things like he has an attitude where there's more to life than playing golf.
Yeah.
You know, like Tiger Woods,
which is an unusual attitude for golfers because
no,
normally,
Yeah.
Tiger was just like the only thing in this world is
and that's
golf.
probably why he was so good. You know.
yeah.
But then Scotty seems to be, well, I'm not gonna. My happiness doesn't come from like I love it, it's great, but my happiness doesn't come from like winning golf things.
No, but Scotty's very religious, I think,
Yeah.
and I think he uses his faith as like a higher power
Motivator, yeah.
that he's playing for God kind of thing, which
Oh wow, that
it
is
works.
very deep.
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's an interesting guy.
It's getting cooler. I feel like golf, though. I am going to say I feel like it's getting cooler. What's the competition? Where is it? The Yanks and the
Or the Ryder Cup.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It gets quite rowdy now.
Oh.
What do you call that competition where there's a few Yanks and
I can't remember what I knew.
there's a guy from France and a
No,
guy.
I know that there's only.
But that's next week. That's,
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And like the crowds, like you know, they're like football looking. Some of them, they're like shouting and like. I'm like,
That's
I thought
it-
golf's
it
not
is-
like that.
Yeah.
It is fantastic.
Yeah, that is proper sport because at golf's it's an individual sport.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's just an individual.
And that's where it's
sport.
made some of the great Irish golfers into legends.
Yeah.
Like, and also Sebi, it made him into a legend, the Ryder Cup, and Darren
Mm.
Clark and different people like that. They were great golfers, but I think that took them to another level.
Yeah.
I think it makes it cooler and more like sort of like for the younger generation to get into it.
Yeah.
Because even
Yeah.
like I can remember when I was young, you used to think golf was like something that like retired men played, and that was it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, I think there's still that stigma with it.
Do you think?
Yeah, because my son Jim at school, when he says he plays golf, they're all like, "That's an old man sport." I'm like, oh,
It's
clearly
cool.
A little
not.
bit like that, yeah.
But
Yeah.
then look at all the greats. I mean, Rory McIlroy, I'll have a few coin in the bank playing an old man sport then, won't he?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Hey, Rory will be all right.
think he'll be all right, yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the Ryder Cup's next week, so that'll be a
You'll be glued to that then.
glue. Got nothing on that weekend. It's just gonna be.
It's interesting too, there's 3 competitions in it, isn't there? There's the day one is
Yeah, there's different formats of how
Yeah.
you play. So there's like foursomes, which is you play alternate shots with a partner,
Right.
and then there's singles, and then there'll be like a better ball.
Yeah.
So
Is that where you just play one ball?
no, you play 2 balls, but you pick the best.
The
That's
best
one.
shot every time.
that's the final day, isn't it?
Whoever's the best of that hole
Wins it.
out your pair.
Oh, right,
That-
okay.
That score counts. So, but yeah, that'll be an amazing sporting event to
Cool.
watch.
I'm sure it will be. I won't be watching it, but.
And they nearly got tickets as well.
Oh,
I
where
did-
is it like?
It's in New York.
Oh,
So I entered the ballot.
oh
So-
it's balloted.
Yeah, it's balloted.
Oh,
Through the club?
crikey.
No. So you just enter online. So I thought, I'll just enter the ballot. So yeah, and I got through the ballot. So I could have
Got
got
the tickets.
but I think they're about $800 a day. Plus you got to get to New York.
You deserve it, Richard.
You just said
I
that you
know.
should just get on and do things.
I
So
know.
come on, take your own
I know,
advice.
but it's hard to justify sometimes.
You'll enter
isn't
next
it?
year and you'll not get in the ballot. That's what'll happen.
Yeah.
You had
it's
your
not
chance.
It's not every year. Ryder
Oh.
Cup's every
2 years.
2 years.
Oh, well, the next time. You'll be like, nah,
It's
don't
in
put him in.
Spain. I think
Is it Spain?
I think it's in Spain next time.
That's
Yeah.
slightly
Yeah.
more accessible than New York then.
Yeah.
But it's quite an investment to go to New York.
But H&H might be sponsoring them by then.
What, the Ryder Cup?
Yeah, they might be putting some sponsorship in there. Might
you think?
yeah.
Have you? Oh, sorry, we didn't tell you about that.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to be this caddy.
You're going to be his
He-
caddy,
I'm
right?
playing. I mean, it's going to take off. He's going to be, helping Scotty Scheffler, and I'm going to be Kyle Richards clubs.
If only.
If only. I'd like to see that, to be fair. I'd actually probably quite enjoy that. I might watch the Ryder Cup then.
Cool.
Can you imagine?
What? You caddying?
Yeah.
No.
Who would I?
No.
Who would I caddy for if I had the choice?
Does the caddy actually have to know, like, not, I don't mean to say, like, know a little bit about golf, but does
I
he
think they
actually
do.
advise
I
you
think
on?
The
they're all-
caddy needs to know everything about golf.
And they're
Right.
really good golfers as well.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
They're really good golfers.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. You don't just carry the clubs.
I don't think.
I think it.
you can't blag that.
No.
You don't just pass the club. There you go.
No.
Plus, I don't have a white boiler suit. I only have I've got a class one I could wear and a lily one. I
Yeah.
was given a lily one.
Yeah.
Would that work or not?
That'll work. Yeah.
You could probably just get away with your ribbon braces as well. That'd be fine.
Oh, I could wear my Carhartts for that.
Yeah, that'll work.
Get
Yeah.
the posh ones out.
I've got a really old one that's used to be brown, but they're washed. They're nearly white. That would qualify.
But yeah,
All right.
caddies have got to have all the information, and they've got to deal with their player
Right.
when he's
Losing his-
Yeah.
Losing his shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Calm him down.
Yeah.
Then, so do they get to split the prize money as well then? Seeing as
They get a big chunk.
No, they get 10%, I think.
10%?
Yeah.
I'm a 10% guy.
Yeah, but some of them
You've just carried the clubs, advised him how to win the thing, and he gives you 10% of the bloody
Yeah, but
winnings.
he wouldn't.
Yeah, but if some of the events, the winner might be winning 3 million.
3 million.
Oh, right, okay, fine.
So,
300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there'll be a lot of caddies on tour that are earning nothing. Because if your player doesn't make the cut after 2 days of play, it's a 4-day tournament. If they don't make the cut, they ain't getting anything.
They still get a bit, do they not? Like British Open, if you don't make the cut, what do you get? You're in like 15 grand, are you?
No, I don't think you get anything if you don't make the cut.
Are you serious, Richard?
Yeah.
How do you
Only if you make the cut.
how do you buy the spuds and veg?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it's.
Are you serious? I thought they got a bit.
Nah.
There's some money to.
That's why it's
a hard
so
old
tough.
sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could be an amazing golfer and still not make it.
Well, I would say they're all amazing golfers if they're at that level. Are they
Yeah,
not?
because you have to
Oh,
be
yeah.
at that level to get there in the first
Yeah.
place,
Yeah.
don't you?
But they're all looking for like one win that'll set them up for, you know what I mean, get some
And then they
some
get
money in the bank, and then you
yeah.
can go to the next event. And
then all the sponsorship deals that come with it and all that kind of stuff as well,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
they?
yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
be worth a fortune.
See with those professional golfers, they'll all be attached to a club. Does that club? Are they? Would they be cap?
Loosely.
Would they be a cap? Like if you're a captain of the club, is that a paid job or not?
No.
No.
no, captains of your club is like a privilege
Privilege. Yeah.
to be asked, and then
So there's
yeah.
nobody at the club then earns it. I thought if you were like you did a bit of instructing for the other members. No,
there's only the pro that makes money at the club.
only the pro. And
Yeah.
does he earn any money from that club?
No.
No. How does that
a
work?
PGA pro at a club would be probably on a retainer from their
Right.
club, so it'd be getting paid a certain amount of money
Right.
to offer his services for the club, and then he
Oh, like as a coach, kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
and then he would have additional revenue
So
from
it's the
maybe the
pro.
shop or coaching and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like this is a golf podcast.
No, I'm just
I don't know.
I'm just interested. I'm just interested. So
I mean, I'm not going to lie, golf's not my thing. So, but I don't. I don't really understand how it works.
Yeah.
It's not fast paced enough for me.
no, I've thoroughly
It's too
enjoyed having
slow.
you in, Richard.
Good.
Yeah, it's been.
Thank you very much for coming in.
It's been.
I was going to say the one and only Richard Hodgson, but as we've already discussed,
There's two.
there's two. So you're one of.
I think
Will the other Richard Hodgson be on next week or not?
I don't know.
we could be.
Yeah.
But I think it's been the most diverse guest we've had on the one and only.
Yeah.
From the point of view of all the different things that you've achieved, it's been really, really cool.
Yeah, it has been very cool. Thank you very
Good.
much for
Thank you.
coming
Thank
in.
you for having me.
How did you enjoy that, Laura? Getting to know Richard.
Very good. Yes, I learned a lot about the one and only Richard Hodgson and a lot about golf as well.
A lot about golf.
We got very much into the nitty gritty of golf.
But did you realize all the different things that Richard
No.
has accomplished?
I didn't realise he'd been a shed builder, fabricator extraordinaire, wedding photographer,
Kitchen maker.
kitchen maker now, yeah, most recently.
Yeah.
And ultra runner, cow beautician.
All started at the back of a cow. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed?
that it would have taken him all those directions?
You know, it's really cool. And I do think it's quite inspiring, especially for the next generation that are coming through, sort of those sort of stories. I think that, yeah, when I speak to my kids, I think they get quite, not fearful, but they get quite, Dad, I don't want to be doing one thing for the rest of my life. That sort of story, Richard's story, is a great example of, being sort of, you probably need to be brave to like have that versatility and jump in and out of things, but
and get on and try new things. And yeah, absolutely. And it'll not really feel like, you've often said before, like it'll not really feel like a job if you enjoy it that much. If you can do something that you enjoy, it makes.
I know Richard didn't mention my work ethic, but I don't think I've ever feel like I've worked a day in my life because I love what I do. Really,
yeah. You've said that before. Your customers clearly absolutely love you today.
Yeah, it's just the phone. Sorry, do you think you can hear that phone going off? Hopefully not. So yeah, just wrapping it all up, Laura. A big thank you to our sponsors, which are
H&H Insurance, our lovely sister company. For all your insurance needs, please get in contact with one of the team. And our most faithful sponsor, Herds Media. We're about to get really, really busy.
Herds Media, they've done a couple of projects for us this past month. One of them was we have the upcoming sale at the end of the month is the middle sale for the Whiteford family down in Brampton, and Herds Media made a wonderful video of the cows out in the field. And
I was actually going to say that to Ali. I watched that video the other day.
They did a drone.
I don't often watch a lot of the videos because I'm not in the market for cows, but I did watch that one. I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah,
really good.
I think there's over 20,000 views.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's just that was really, really good. So if you're wondering what Herds Media can do, check out that video on the H&H Facebook page. It's really high quality.
And they're about to provide the live stream for the famous Alston Moor sale.
That's right.
Next week. And then it'll be Expo next month.
Yeah, so they're running for that. So.
Expo TV will be back up and running again.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Good. What's on the rest of this week?
This week we have green grass dispersal, club sale. I have a lot of farms to get in and around. I did a lot of farms towards the end of last week, and a few people to visit again this week. Quite a few dispersals to organise now for October and November. So yeah, it's a busy period.
I think you should also just give a quick shout out to your office neighbour on his big birthday.
That's right. Do you know what? I missed that last week, and then this morning I looked at Facebook and Andrew's wife Louisa put on happy birthday temps. Yes, so my colleague Andrew, he's been with the company 40. I think 44 years.
Yeah.
Andrew Templeton had a 60th birthday last week. He doesn't look a day over 50. So happy birthday, Temps. And
the big 6-0.
The big 6-0. Well done.
We'll have some cake and candles, I think, after the sale today.
Yeah, we should.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Happy birthday, Temps.
Thank you very much for listening to The One and Only. We will be back next month. We might, if we have time, maybe squeeze in 2. We've already got guests booked for 1, and we might see if we can do an Expo special with 1 or 2 of the judges.
That will be really good.
But you're flying, I haven't told you this yet, but you're flying solo on the first one because I am on holiday.
When are you on holiday?
Well, I'm only on holiday for the day.
Oh.
But I'm going to a spa with my mum. So.
Oh, lovely. I'm away for a week as well in October.
Oh, God. Oh, well. You're definitely doing the podcast because you've already ditched me once before, so I'm ditching you this time. Anyway.
Can we say, no, it's an exciting
It is an exciting one. It is a very exciting one. It's a double act.
Yeah.
Is all we can say.
2 young celebrities.
Yes, that look very similar.
Yes. I might give it away.
Yes. Thank you very much for listening all. Please do like, share and subscribe to the podcast. It really helps. And if you'd like to be an absolute 10 out of 10 listener, you could also leave us a review on Glyn's work ethic if you really want to.
Reviews do help.
Reviews do help.
You've been the one and only Laura Miller.
And you've been the one and only Glyn Lucas.
Thanks for watching.